Okay, so Bruno's kind of ashamed that he lost. Like, having lost, I have no right to say anything. Go face your next challenge. Leave me alone. Alright. And now I'm going to heal up here. And I'm in the dark. I'm in the dark type place now. I'm facing the Karen of the Elite Four, aka one of the most arrogant people in this whole game. Let's see. Raikou. Alright, not to be sexist, but there's a lot of arrogant women in this game. Like, let's see. Claire's all I can really think of at the moment, but then again, Claire's all I really need. Like, you got Claire, and you've got, Karen. Let's see, Revive. And personally, I think Karen's an emo, who likes cutting her wrists in her free time, but that's just me. Alright, so Entei, and by the way, let's see. I'm going to waste this max elixir on Entei simply because I want Fire Blast back. I mean, I guess I could have used that mystery berry before, but I decided not to. Anyway, um, okay, Entei's out. Do I want that? Sure, Entei's a nice physical attacker. Hang on, let's check the stats. Stats for Entei. What you got? 113 is his attack, and let's check my other attacker. I know Dragonite's fine. 102. Alright, let's stick with the 113 attacker, Entei. Alright. I am Karen of the Elite Four. You're Matt? How amusing. I love Dark-type Pokemon. I find their wild, tough imaginations to be so appealing, and they're so strong. Think you can take them? Just try to entertain me. Let's go. So, she's like, you're not even worth taking seriously. I'm just considering you a little bit of entertainment. Like, if you can even entertain me. Like, I mean, come on, really, Karen? Anyway, I'm about to wipe that insolent smirk off of her face. Yeah, and Umbreon is her first Pokemon, and as you can see, it's capable of taking a lot of punishment. You could see why I like this Pokemon most, and trying to confuse me, I'm not having that. I'm just gonna switch out with Raikou, the ever-reliable Raikou. And let's use Iron Tail. I don't think... Alright, trying to sand attack me, fine. She intimidates you with her first Pokemon because Umbreon is a very tough Pokemon. So you really start to worry and you think to yourself, well, what if all of her Pokemon are this tough? And it kind of psychs you out a little bit. Like with most Elite Four members, they'll send out a sort of a weak Pokemon to start out with. But Karen, she just sends her best one right away. But anyway, that's pretty much the worst of it. You defeat Umbreon, you're home free. See that Vileplume goes down in one hit. And she does have a Gengar, and Gengar is worth taking seriously. But I really, it's not. I don't anticipate this being Agatha's Gengar number two. See, she did a really stupid thing there, and she used Curse, and she cut her Gengar's hit points down. So all I had to do was knock the other half down. So now she's sending out the weakest one yet, Murkrow. And of course, I'm immediately going to switch out so Suicune doesn't suffer from the curse. And Raiku's Spark will knock out Murkrow in one hit. I mean, what happened to this strength of the Dark types, Karen? And here's the Houndoom, the second Houndoom in the game that I'm talking about. Houndoom is overhyped. I mean, this is like the Lucario of Johto. Oh, look at this. It's such a high level. Oh, darn it. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, here we go. Just because it's like a really high level and Karen saves it for last, supposedly it's a really good Pokemon. But no, not really. See that? Suicune Surf just immediately knocks it out. And Suicune, yeah, it's a legendary Pokemon, but it's also like a defensive tank kind of a Pokemon. So Karen's like, well, aren't you good? I like that in a trainer. She's like trying to mask her shock at, losing so incredibly badly. Strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon. That is only the selfish perception of people. Truly skilled trainers should try to win with their favorites. I like your style. You understand what's important. Go ahead, the champion is waiting. Anyway, so this is it. This is the last battle. And Elite Four, yeah, right. Bull crap. There's always been five people in the Elite Four. Just call it the Elite Five, guys. So anyway, we're going up against what I personally consider the most awesome Elite Four leader ever, Champion Lance. I've been waiting for you, Matt. I knew that you, with your skills, would eventually reach me here. There's no need for words now. We will battle to determine who is the stronger of the two of us. As the most powerful trainer, and as the Pokemon League champion, I, Lance, the Dragon Master, accept your challenge. Alright, I don't care what anybody says. This is the most epic final guy. I mean, other than Red. Obviously, Red's gonna be better. But this is the most epic Master of the Elite Four that I've ever fought. And, I mean, check out his Pokemon. Level 44 Gyarados. If not for the fact that you could take him down immediately, considering his ×4 weakness, if not for that, he'd be really tough. Now, let's see. He's going to summon Dragonite. I've been deliberately avoiding my Dragonite up until now because I don't want to abuse it. Like I've said before, I'm waiting until later on in the game to actually make use of it. And until then, I'll just make do with Suicune's Icy Wind attack, which does ×4 damage. And yeah, use Thunder on me, but that's alright. I know his Dragonites are capable of electric moves, so what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to let Raikou take a shot, because we'll be doing normal damage with this Spark attack, but that's... Actually, better idea. I'm going to use Swagger on it, and we'll see if he hurts himself in his own confusion. So, alright. Now this could work either way. I could be digging myself a hole. Nope, he hurt himself in his own confusion. See, that took off a pretty decent chunk of damage here. Now we're going to use Headbutt and see if we can flinch him. He's confused. Oh, crap. Alright, I anticipate this killing me. I don't expect to live through this. Yep, just as I thought. That was a good job on his parts. Okay, send out Meganium. And I'm going to put up a light screen because I just know that he's going to use elemental moves against me. And smash him with Body Slam. Another Hyper Beam? Really, dude? Okay. Well, whatever. I can work around that. If I wanted to, but I don't want to, so let's Body Slam him. And can he move before me? I forget who was faster. Ah, I was faster. Good. Yeah, the thing about his Dragonites, they're not that fast. Okay, he's about to use Aerodactyl. A lot of the ones that he uses are exactly the same as he did in the other game also. You guys notice that? So anyway, what I'm going to do now, let's see, I think I got a full restore somewhere, right? Maybe. I could have sworn I picked up a full restore previously, but alright, whatever. Fine, that's alright. I'll just use this max revive and bring Raikou back. So what did he really miss? Did he try to hyper beam me? I forget, but let's see, I'll use Lemonade on Suicune, because Suicune's not exactly a speedy Pokemon, so it's okay that he's paralyzed. I don't mind. Now we'll summon Raikou, and Aerodactyl, remember how I was talking about exceptional Pokemon? Rock types, for the most part, tend to be kind of slow, but Aerodactyl is exceptionally fast. And now he's using Hyper Beam, and he still didn't take me down, but that was a good move on his part. Like, one thing about Lance, Hyper Beam's like Lance's signature move, and he really knows how to use them. He's very impressive with his use of Hyper Beams. So, is my light screen still up, or did light screen fall? I forget. But, whatever, let's use Icy Wind on him. This is his final Dragonite. You could tell by the level 50 there. And by his use of Outrage, like, only his final Dragonite is capable of using Outrage. Now, the problem with this is, he's using Outrage on a Pokemon that... Oops, shoot. He's using Outrage on a Pokemon that is capable of taking hits, so that was a dumb idea on his part. And he managed to confuse himself. So, anyway, we didn't manage to finish the battle this time, but as soon as we come back, we'll finish off Lance's last Charizard here, and we'll see the credits.